Here with NBA Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Grant Hill, you're here talking to the kids, and as you know, as time continues to go on, youth sports and AAU continues to increase. What advice do you have for kids that want to play AAU basketball coming up?
Well, I mean, I just think, I think ultimately, you should play. I mean, have fun, enjoy it. I have a daughter who, sort of went through the whole circuit, and she's a rising senior, and something that it should be a pleasurable experience, and you want to obviously find the right fit, the right team, the right coach, and so on and so forth. But if something you desire to do and you're capable of, and you have, the right support group, then why not? Go for it.
So you obviously support AAU basketball, youth basketball. What are some important things you think as kids, whether they start at an early age or not, that they should learn and take away from their experience?
Well, I mean, I think, I think anytime you are involved and engaged in a team sport, there's so many valuable lessons, life lessons that come from that. And so I think that's the most important thing. As someone who played youth basketball and went in college, played in the NBA, did it all, the thing you look back on, the thing you value and you appreciate is not the wins and the losses necessarily, but it's the relationships, it's the experiences, and the lessons learned. And so it's hard sometimes for kids to sort of understand that, with so much emphasis on trying to win or get recognition so you can go play in college. But if you can learn from what the sport teaches you, then ultimately you've been successful.
And as you mentioned before, building relationships and everything, from back in your younger days when you played, do you still have good relationships from people you played with your youth times?
Yeah, I played against, one of the first national AAU games I played against at 13 was against Chris Webber. And we became lifelong friends from that experience. So yeah, and I think sports can bring people together. It's evident by the junior NBA. Players from all over the world are here. And I guarantee after spending a week together that they'll come away from this and have bonds and experiences and relationships that they never thought they'd have.
And then my last question is, as times with whether it's social media, technology, AAU and youth sports continue to increase, from your experience when you were younger to what you see now, you mentioned you have a daughter. Do you like the direction that AAU and youth sports is going?
Well, I mean, I think there's always an opportunity to tweak things a bit, and I think there's too much specialization early. I think when I was younger, you played multiple sports, even through high school, and I think now there's sort of this idea that you have to sort of focus and specialize at such an early age in order to be successful. And I don't adhere to that. I don't agree with that. I think having balance, I think you develop different motor skills. It's like cross-training. Your body develops differently by playing different sports. So what I don't like overall, universally in youth sports is that there's this pressure at the age of 10 to specialize and focus in on one sport. And kids should be kids. Kids should have fun. They should enjoy playing, and they should experiment and try different sports and wait till they're older before they specialize.
All right, Grant, thank you for your time.